07 Commanders. Commander Will Fearion here. Call sign Foxtrot Echo 1 of the Vortex Squadron. And I don't know. We're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about where things are heading. There's still a chance that a miracle could happen and we could get out of this invasion. But I don't know. We're going to have to get into that, Commanders, and no better time than the present. Alrighty then, man, I'll tell you what, it's been a hell of a ride, Commanders. We're still going at it. We're still looking at a potential invasion. Wind conditions I don't believe have been met. We'll go ahead and check real quick. I don't think they have, though. It's been a few minutes since I've looked, so I'll check again. I'll go to the galaxy map. And we're going to go in here. And then we're going to go to Sol. And then we'll find out what's going on over there. Oh, there it is. Wow. We are still a bit shy, Commanders. So, next up. You know what that means? If we don't make it, it's highly likely that we're gonna get a full-on invasion of the Thargoids, and boy, that's gonna be crazy. There's still a lot of non-believers out there, but I believe there's still a chance, and there could be a miracle. We don't know. Tomorrow, maybe just Cocijo could show up and smile and wave and say, hey, thanks for holding on to this relic for us, Commanders. We've been looking all over for it. Thank you. And she may fly away. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds kooky crazy. But weirder things have happened in Elite Dangerous. I'll tell you that right now, Commanders. So where are we at? Let's see. I don't typically stream on a Wednesday, but I thought, I know there's some people that might be, looking for answers, looking for questions. I know I'm always looking for questions. I'm always asking questions. Sometimes the community didn't like that. They're like, blasphemy, you cannot say this. And then there's other parts of the community that just won't say anything at all. They see the same stuff I see, but for whatever reason, this is not newsworthy. I thought it was completely newsworthy, and I'm not even a news channel. But all the community that's spoken out on this matter and shown support and asked questions and helped out in any way, there's still time. We can still help out. But I mean, man, it's amazing because over the weekend, this needle had barely moved. It was 13% on Sunday, and now it's well up over that. Let's see if we can find a. We're gonna probably might play some songs today. What was the? Oh, here it is. DCOH. Let's go and get rid of some of this crap. I don't want to accidentally click on the wrong thing. Not that there's anything dirty on here. I make that joke all the time, but I'm just kidding, Commanders. I have a completely different computer for that. Different computer entirely. All right, so now let's go ahead and look at the DCOH. 63%, Commanders. That is incredible. And there's still time. There's still several hours left. So, if people start doing the things and maybe like I said, I mean, there's still, escape pods or this cell tissue samples used to be really popular with the AXI guys. But the thing is, Commanders, too, and this is true of any situation like this. There's a lot of, the AXI pilots have been, you know, killing Titans for 2 years. This is an opportunity to get another star under their belt, right? So, I mean, you know, that's a valid thing. You can wish for that. Let me see if I can find that thing. It's a V squad. Where's the oh man, where is that? I know I have one. I have it. I remember I put it up. Oh, here we go. There you go, commanders. You know, so the AXI pilots, they're gonna want, you know, there should be one more of these that has an 8 stars on it, and you know, maybe they want it. You know, that could be more important to them than humanity itself. So we'll let that stay there for today, because it may be up all week. We may be using it this weekend. To, you know, if we have to go all in on this war, we need to be ready. So I'm pretty excited either way. I am really super tired. I haven't worked this hard on Elite Dangerous in a long time, but I do love community goals, community events, stuff like that. Mr. Blaze. That's an interesting name. An 07 to you, Mr. Blaze. That was my DJ name, DJ Blaze. So that's pretty interesting. Thargoid selectable from Sirius. Oh, do you mean it's in Sirius? We can actually go there and see it now? Let's take a look. Let me see how far where that is. Can we see it from somewhere? I don't even know. Yeah, it's next door. Selectable. It's that close, huh? She's right next door, huh? She's coming in hot. Okay. Well, I just want to see if we can see it in the sky. I'm just curious. Selectable, like from space or from Super Cruise? Is that where you're going? Sorry, I've been so busy trying to save everybody that I am kind of out of it now. But I mean, I think the shock is finally set in. I think it's setting in now. All right, so or the gravity. Well, you know what, we can take Ventress over there and take a look. Never fear. Highlander's here. 07 to you, Highlander. Did you get your video released with your Mandalay killing Orthrus? we went out last night, and I wasn't quite there yet, but I was trying to get my ship together to kill an Orthrus, and him and I were trying to team up. We were trying to team up as a team and go to the Orthrus, and man, that was tough. I'll tell you what. I mean, it was we had a hard time. Like we couldn't we couldn't stay in the same instance, right? We had lots of failures where we were trying to slingshot each other in to help kill the Orthrus, just for fun. I think he still ended up killing 5 last night though. So good job. Good job. You just walked in. Okay. Well, we're looking forward to that. Just let me know. I'll post it on the next video because that's the thing. It's funny. Oh, he's over by Marco Quint. I'm just trying to see Blaze if we can see him from the ground or something. Let's go ahead and head over to Sirius. If we can see him, if we can land on the ground and get out and look at it, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. I mean, if we could catch up to it, and we do have a Mandalay right here. This thing's got tons of fuel, so we can go pretty far. This thing's got extra gas tanks and stuff because you needed them to get to some of the Orthros for over 500,000 light seconds from the star, from the nav beacon. So there's that. My carrier was eerily quiet. My carrier has been so busy since we parked over here. Just insane, just insanity what's been going on. So it's up to the Americans now. If you're American, you need to come finish this off. Bring us a miracle, guys. We need some monoliths, and we need, you know, Space Oddity 2010. We need it stat. We need the monkeys, everything. I don't know. There was all kinds of stuff going on, so we just need it all. We need to throw everything with the kitchen sink of this thing and hope for the best. I put out a video this morning of me killing my first time in a Mandalay, killing an Orthros. It worked. I was shocked, but it was Captain Crazy Glue 07s, my friend. 07s. Good to see ya. Yeah, I do have a nice Titan badge. Don't touch it. It's very sensitive. It's a very sensitive badge right now because it might have 8 stars within a couple days from now. Alright, so let's see if we can find him. Let's see here. We'll just go over here. He might show up right here now. Let's see if he's close enough we can get a contact on him. The Dog Star. What the hell is that? These are all unidentified. There's a ton of unidentified signal sources right here. Waypoint. What's that? That's probably for something else. That's for taxis or something. Serious. So there's a lot of unidentifieds. Let's go ahead. Let's get the nav beacon going here. See what we can see. Pinterest is raring to go, man. She is all decked out. Let me see. I don't think I. Oh shit! There she is. Look at that. Where's she at? Let's see. Oh yeah, she's right there. She's right there, baby. We might build. I don't know. 1 year. Let's see what happens if we jump to her. No, none of that. Ain't having it. Let's see what happens if we. See what happens. Oh, we're gonna. Oh, look at that. Let's go. See if we can catch her, man. This is a fast ship. Yeah, the number's going down. That can't be the worst thing in the world, right? Let's go get her. We'll shoot her right now. We're taking her out right now, boys. We're going right after Cocijo right now. Fizz 07s to you, my friend. Sorry if my mic's a little wonky today. I've been having a day as usual. Okay, wow, okay, we're 4. We're never going to make that. That's we're not catching up that quick. We are catching up to her, though, but boy, she's a-moving. She's a-moving and a-grooving. I just want to get close enough to her to see her. I don't want to run out of... Well, I mean, we're not going to run out of fuel for a little while. I do have an extra fuel tank on here. It's not a super big one, though. We're going to go get her. We're going to go shoot this lady right out of the sky. Yeah, moonlit. I'm all for it. I don't think it's going to happen, but it's all for it. You can't really... You're not going to... If she drops in Seoul, the AXI, all the AXI teams, including mine, are going to descend on those Thargoids and smoke them like a joint, okay? They are going to be dead. There is no plan where you're going to talk the AXI guys into agreeing that that's a good idea. They'll be like, how about no? They just won't do it. I guarantee you that they spent the last 2 years fighting these things. There is no way in hell. See that badge on my screen there? That's a 7-starred Titan killer badge, okay? And that needs to be 8. So if she comes anywhere near us, all the AX, there's a lot of AX pilots, okay? They're going to descend on those Thargoids and just smash them into ribbons. They've already been beating them up all week. I mean, that's probably why the progress bar is you know, along with all the rescues, that's why the progress bar is as far as it is. But I mean, it's just not enough. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to catch her, but we are closer. Commanders, we're on our way over there. We're just not going any, because she's moving too. So, and she's moving a lot faster. I wish I had an interdictor on this thing. Yeah, I know it's a little far. Hey man, I got lots of fuel. I'm almost halfway through the tank here now. I thought I'd try it. Come on, man. Gotta have. Oh, is that what it is? Powered engines? Does that really work in Super Cruise Overdrive? Think I'm gonna? Are we gonna get more? We're not even up to the full speed yet. Yeah, we're. I don't think the powered engines actually works in Super Cruise Overdrive. A little too far. I got you, Mister for kids. Okay, 07 to you. Hands 07. And then Andy. Good to see you. Good to see you. 07s. Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna make it. I'm just farting around. I just wanted to try it. I think we're gonna run out of fuel before that happens. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I mean, I hate to sound toxic, but I'm just telling you, Moonlit. The minute she drops trow, they're gonna just cut her. They're gonna cut her little winkies off. Okay, I'm just telling you. They're already over there. They've been there all week. I've been over there all week, but I've been helping the rescue of it. Oh, you're fine, buddy. You're fine. What was the question? Was there a question? I may not have saw it. Sorry, Commander. I'm trying not. I don't want to run out of fuel, so I'm just kind of half paying attention to chat and half paying attention to the other thing. Well, I mean, I understand that there's all kinds of possibilities, but I think that with the new Power Play 2.0, it's kind of important that Soul stays active. So I think that, yeah, we're done here. We can't catch him, but we tried. We gave it a hell of a run, Commanders. But we did try. Whew. That was quite the scamper in there. Let's go ahead. Let's see if we can. We still have enough fuel. We can get somewhere. Wow, I can't believe it though. It's right there, man. Galaxy map. Yeah, I don't. I mean, in IRL, like real life, right? I don't think that they would. They're not. I don't think they would remove a chess piece that's that important off the board entirely, because it's really needed for power play, and so I believe, and I could be wrong, guys. I could totally be wrong, but I believe that it's not going anywhere. It's at the end of the day, we might have a really fun fight, and we might kick the holy bejesus out of a lot of Thargoids. Is probably what's going to happen, and that's fine. I'm down. Like I said, I got like 15 AX ships, so I'm ready to go. But I just don't think in the grand scheme of things that's going to be a thing. Besides that, they're not really. I don't even know if we're going to get to fight, to be honest, because they're really not here to destroy humanity. They're coming to Sol to recover something that we either took from them, like Commander Palin or somebody took from them a long time ago. I mean, I've been watching some of the lore stuff this week, and this was a big deal about a year ago. They were talking a lot about the Orthrus and how the Orthrus was basically, there was an experiment by Palin trying to convert the Orthrus into a flyable human drivable ship, and that storyline kind of just died on the vine. So yeah, well, that's why if you saw the thumbnail for today, I kind of put a monolith on there, so we don't know. Yeah, there might be something. I'm thinking they're gonna go closer to Saturn. That's where there's been a lot of activity over there. I've been scanning signal sources for the last 3 or 4 days, so I just kind of know where the major action is, and the AXI guys where they're at. Let me go ahead and find a station to park this thing before I run out of gas. Yeah, we're pretty close to Daedalus. We can go over there. So yeah, I mean, I keep getting those. Did I select it? Oh yeah, I did. Where is it? Is it really? It's directly behind me. I mean, I've been burning rubber so long now. I've still got plenty. I mean, the Mandalay is not going to run out of gas anytime soon. But you know, better safe than sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the chat, guys. My eyes aren't what they used to be, so it takes me a second. Yeah, actually, to be honest, an 072 ML, and God, there's a lot. Connor, 07, Hans, welcome on in. Poseidon. Oh, you're fine. The Thargoids can't attack. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. You did the right thing. Take them out of Soul. The only reason is because if once a Thargoid attack begins, all the stations will be broken, so you wouldn't be able to go in them and you would be able to go in them, but they'll be broken, so you won't be able to get, get ships and do outfitting and all that. So yeah, that's a good call on that. Poseidon, good job. Yeah, Cocijo, whatever it takes, commanders. It's tomato to me. Whatever you like. One of my other guys said it was another name. So, like I said, it's all good. Whatever you call it that. I usually call her Cujo, but I stopped doing that because I was trying to get in the moment, get a little bit closer to, get people to understand how, the severity. Because I think her name's Cujo. That's what we've been calling her. And some commanders call her Coco. I mean, it was a tough name. I struggled with it for a while. There you go. Good job, Admiral. Admiral Random Number Generator. Like that. Captain Random Number Generator. Thank you. Oh, what the hell was that? That thing is moving, whatever that was. Jeez, you see that thing? That had to be must have been a Mandalay or something. That thing was booking. Oh, they were using the SCO drive. I bet you that's what it looks like when you're using the SCO drive. I've never seen that. That's awesome. Yeah, we're gonna go park it over here on Daedalus for a minute. I need some fuel. I'm out of fuel, guys. This game, I mean, for a 10-year-old game, it still looks pretty darn spiffy to me. Of course, I used to play games on 8-bit machines, I used to play on the what was that thing? The Coleco, the football. You guys remember the football or the Coleco? That was interesting times. And we used to play everything on 8-bit, like this station. Yeah, and I even played the original Elite, and it didn't look anything like this. I'll tell you that. So I haven't even got bothered coming in here, and I'm actually in power play. We're doing power play, and we're at Empire. So, but the Empire's here as well, so it's been really tame. That everybody's been really nice. Contact, request docking. So this is the ship I killed Orthrus with this morning. Memphis 07 to you. Hauling ass. Yeah, the T8's great, isn't it? I love the T8. Now I did an unengineered the other day, and I struggled a little bit, but that's because I'm not a finesse pilot, man. I'm a combat pilot. I just I crash into things. I do whatever. I run into the Thargoids all the time. I tackle them. Just whatever it takes to get them down. Let's see. Admiral RNG, yes. Well, in Zapotec language, Cocijo. is a lightning god. Well, that's, you know, that's true. There's a lot of lightning coming out of them things. Yeah, that was a brutal video. I know Highlander's got one coming out too. I'm gonna, as soon as he gets that released, I'll post you guys a link to his channel. Well, I can post you a link now if you want to get prepared for his new video coming out. Let me find my links here. Let's see. Highlander is, oh, maybe he's on this page. Yeah. Okay, here you go. Highlander. That should give you a link to Highlander. Yeah, the Thargoid's got some serious names. Oh, there's Re-energize me. That's right. I was trying to read it. And it's like, it's a long word, man. Re-energize me, 07. Did I give you, did I 07 you? 0 07s. Let's see, we got Memphis. Did I get you one? There's one. There's Dino. Nice to see you, Dino. 07s. Let's see how much that fuel's going to cost me. 1,245 credits. Holy spuckets. That's a lot of damn credits. So yeah, they're yeah, so we've been busy. Highlander, I had so much fun with Highlander last night. You guys don't even know, man. Something happened and I must have invited him to my crew or something. And next thing you know, he appeared in my ship and we were trying to get to the Titan. And it was funny because it was all messed up. Like I logged out while he was in my ship, and then he got all messed up. And you know, it took him maybe 10, 15 minutes to get, you know, reconfigured back into his ship and all that. So it was insane. It was a lot of fun. And he's got a lot of it recorded, so I'm looking really forward to seeing that video. So give his channel a follow, guys. He's a great streamer. Does a lot of great different types of builds for different kinds of jobs. I usually build my ships just to get the one job I want done, and that's how I do it. So let's see. Dylan, 07, Dylan. Let me see what you're trying to say here. It says, so, as a new player, what happens when the Titan arrives? To my understanding, it arrives at Seoul tomorrow. What happens in game? Does it take all the starports out and it's the last Titan? Okay, so that's a couple different questions. I'll try to break them down for you. There were 8 Titans. Now there's only 1, and so yes, Cocijo or Cocijo is Cocijo, whatever you call her. So Cujo, I'm going to call her Cujo again because that way I don't have people arguing about how to say it. So Cujo is the last Titan, right? So yes. Now, she's on her way here, but we have no indication at this particular time that she's going to land. One of the caveats to a Titan, which doesn't really land, it basically attaches itself to a planet similar to a starport. So when you go to a starport, you know how a starport's usually near a planet. Those two things interact with each other. So like the Titan will and the planet, if they, you know, they kind of operate together. But the thing with Titans is that they have to have ammonia. Okay, they have to have an ammonia-based world to generate their maelstrom. So if she generates a maelstrom, she's going to need ammonia. So she's got, because they live in ammonia, right? We live in oxygen. They live in ammonia. Cocoa Puffs. I like that one. So yes, she is the last one. If she puts herself down, I think she will go to Saturn because there is ammonia on Saturn. I don't know if it's enough though to put her down. And also there's a lot of activity right in that area over by Rhea. So I'm almost thinking that's where she would put down because that's where all the big Thargoids are really coming out in mass. So the bigger Thargoids. There are Hydras. They're just pretty rare to find, but there are Hydras here already. There's already Medusas. There's already Basilisks. And there's already, you know, Scouts. And obviously the Cyclops are all here already. Memphis, just to answer your question real quick, there's probably somebody that's got a count, but I don't know who might have it. But there are bean counters out there. I mean, if I see anything, I will certainly let you guys know. I don't know how to do it, if there's a way to do it in game. All I can tell you is that, the bean counters will count what they can, and they can guesstimate kind of how many, but there's been a lot. I mean, there has been a lot. It's been a great deal. So if she arrives, sorry, we'll go back to Cocoa Puffs now. If Coco arrives, then, and she does set down, say around Saturn or whatever, the system itself is going to go under Thargoid control by tomorrow morning. If we don't have a miracle, if something doesn't happen, or if, just whatever, or if the story just plays out right there, I don't know. But if according to the old rules, if we fail the invasion, then the whole system will go Thargoid controlled, and you can see that description. If you're skeptical of my description of that, you can go to your navigation, go to your galaxy map, and click on Sol, and you'll see right here. Okay, so we're pretty far in. We were over 63% last I looked on DCOH, and so there's a victory state here. The victory state is if we were able to get this meter all the way to the end, then we would the victory state would be human controlled. The system will return to a state of full human control. So basically right now, I mean, as far as game-wise, if you're into power play or whatever, basically right now, Sol is contested. Okay, so if you play power play, and that makes more sense to you, Sol is contested right now with the Thargoids. So you guys know what happens. That's a normal thing that happens in the game all the time. So if we fail, which we are miserably right now, Thargoid invasion means Thargoid forces will invade this system in an attempt to take full control. Okay? So that means that all the stations, everything will get shut down. So yes, it would mean that all stations get shut down. You can still, there will be probably conflict zones at many of them, if not all. And it will just be a full-on, there will be a full-on battle. All right. So let's see what you're at Shindes. Michael, 07, new guy. Yeah, you should, yeah, you see the, and then also RNG, I see that. All right, so Michael, if I didn't 07, you 07s. Let's see what Michael's saying here. He says he's at Shindes. Newer, never fought Thargoids. Really want to, but have been chicken. It's not that bad, man. It's actually a lot of fun. It's a lot more fun than shooting other humans, I'll tell you that. I don't have the Guardian weapons. Do you think they are necessary? No, I do not. As a matter of fact, I have a ton of videos about how to do it without them. And, demonstrations of several hours each one. And I've done it for every single Titan, every single invasion, and every single thing I ever do. I always demonstrate, especially for larger events, how you can do it without any kind of what's it called? You don't even need an engineered ship, but you definitely do not need Guardian weapons. People just like the Guardian weapons because they think, oh yeah, the most deeps. And it's hard to get people to shake them of that. You don't need all the DPS. You just need to fly. Basically, it's a lot of flying. Your wrist will get sore. Yeah, thanks for whatever you told that guy. Whatever you told Memphis. Yeah, thank you. Re-energize me. Let's see. I don't think they're necessarily against. No, you don't need them against anything. Not you can fight. I mean, there's literally been you know, we fight them with sticks if we have to. We don't care. We throw mud at them. We just get in there. Real AX combat pilots do not need to have. Now I'm saying that as someone that has all that stuff, but I'll tell you right now, a lot of times I go in there, I do it with just AX multi cannons. But you do need AX weapons. Okay, so the best ones to get are the AX multi cannons, which you can purchase in V886 Centauri. Okay, so I'll show you right now. V886 Centauri, and you can go over there. You can buy the AX multi cannons right here. Okay. And in here, go in here, you see that little blue and green cross? That means there's a rescue ship here. And apparently all the other rescue ships are going to be here tomorrow too. So there's going to be a whole plethora of, it's like at least 15 other rescue ships out there. But any rescue ship really, but this one's really close. You can go over to rescue ship Cornwallis and you can buy any of the Thargoid stuff that you need. The more important things, you know, I mean, if you don't want to get your ship shut down, you're going to need a pulse wave neutralizer. If you want to be able to thwart caustic damage without having to heat up your ship, then you need caustic sinks. 07 to you. Oh, I'm still holding an 07 there. Hold on. Thomas, 07. Is it worth doing it in my Corvette or should I use something faster? You know, I mean, this is subjective, Commander. If you're a super duper pilot with your Corvette, you can use it, but the actual, you know, meta ship for doing all Thargoid things is the Crate Mark II. So if you got one of those, and they're for sale too on the store right now, obviously, I mean, why wouldn't they? But they're for sale right now as well. There's an actual pre-built AX fighting ship built on the store right this second. Well, thank you, Michael. Not a problem. I don't mind answering questions as long as I know the answers. Thargoid and stuff I know a lot about. There's a lot of things I don't know hardly anything about in this game. This game is just too big to wrap your head around the entire thing. But Thargoiding, I'm all about that. Well, you can refit it real quick, Admiral. And you can refit it to fight. All you gotta do is go get the guns. You guys want me to take you over to the guns and show you? I can take you over there. I mean, I'm not doing anything. I am here for the community right now. So let's go to Let's go over there. I can go over there. I can show you exactly where to buy the guns, and we'll switch to a ship that actually. This one's set up for the one I'm in now is for killing Orthers. Come on, man. Come on, man. Sometimes this thing gives me a hard way to go. So anyway, here's rescue ship Cornwallis. We can go ahead and pop a little thing to him now. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna switch ships over to some. Oh, I can't. Never mind. We can go on Ventress. Not a big deal. I'm going to, so Captain Flip, I'm heading over to the place where you need to get the weapons and stuff right now. So we're going over there. We're going to head over there now. Just remember, Thargoids are very tough to kill. They have a very specific way you have to kill them. So you're not just going to go in there and start blowing them all away. Now, if you just fight scouts, not a problem. You can kill them all day long with just multi-cannons. But if you're going to try to kill anything bigger than that, you're going to have to learn how to kill them. And unfortunately, unless I find one, which could happen, but I don't know. Then we're going to then I'm not going to be able to show all that. But I do have several videos on my channel all about Thargoid. So, you know, under the live section, there's a playlist called Elite Dangerous Odyssey. I have over 200 videos in there about Thargoids. It's pretty rare that I do anything but Thargoids, except for with the power play coming out. I have been experimenting with that. Yeah, they are. They're good for credits, and they're also good for like keeping humanity, you know, from disappearing from this part of the galaxy. which I think in my mind is the most important thing, right? Okay, that's all I could tell you. Yeah, the T8's a great ship for that. I just, commanders, I mean, I know it's probably not. I know that somebody's always going to say, well, this is better, this is more efficient, this is that. I don't care about all that. I was just trying to find something that younger pilots or younger to Thargoids pilots could use that would be fast enough and carry enough cargo to be able to do rescues. And the T8 really fits the bill on that. Plus, it's got the more enhanced SEO capabilities and all that. So it was just a better choice. And it's on sale for credits. I mean, you can't really beat it. I mean, as far as being able to just handle this. We do accept Thomas, if I didn't 07 you. And, there's the Uncle Jay. Hey, what's up, man? 07s. The recruitment thing, yes, you can apply. The guild name in game is BV69. Don't ask me. I don't remember why I called it that. It was a long time ago. But anyway, it's the Vortex Squadron, but it's also BV69 is the to find it in the search. You would have to use those call letters. You can certainly apply. I don't look at it all the time, but I do try. Also, you need to have inara.cz. You need to set up an account there if you haven't done so already, and you would need to link your account to your Frontier account so that you can also be signed up on Inara, because we do keep track of everyone there, so that way I can see what they're what's going on and help. Then you can see much more easily see our builds and stuff like that if you want to go out and do some work. Yeah, Lakon did a great job. Thank you, Thomas. If I missed your question, guys, just ping me again. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. It takes me a minute, so just bear with me. I'm trying to make sure I get everybody's questions answered before it's too late. Because I probably won't be doing a lot of training during the war. If we go full-blown war, yeah, I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be shooting goids. Now, I may be doing it online, but I'm going to be shooting the holy bejesus out of some goids. And make sure, guys, if you're doing those rescues, please go into solo. You don't need that kind of... There is a ton of opportunists out there taking advantage of the fact that these commanders, most of them have no idea what they're doing, or they just have no weapons to fight back. So, and you just don't need that. We got work to do. You know what I mean? If they want to come around and shoot us, they can wait till we get our combat ships. It's really not a big deal if you go into solo. And this is a game about a whole entire galaxy, so don't worry about not seeing other people. You don't need other people for this. You just need you. And now if you go in a wing, that's different. A wing is great. Let's see. Samurai 07. Samurai, he played Cyberpunk 2077. That's a cool name. I was considering coming back for this event. Logged in to find it was away from the core. Yeah, could not remember how to plot and jump since I'm in a clipper and kind of getting don't be chicken, man. It's really not terrible. You can do it. It's not. Don't be a chicken. I mean, there's nothing to be afraid of. They're not gonna. Well, they might, but I doubt they're gonna jump out of the screen and get you. Just come on in. Wing up. There's a private group. And there's a Discord and everything. If you guys want it, I'll give it to you. The private group's called ANTI-Xeno Space Initiative. And that group is all about AX. So you can't. You're not even allowed to. You're not even allowed to mess around in there. If you're trying to kill other pilots, they'll kick you out. So let me get landed real quick, and then I can chit chat with you guys more. But the problem is, like right now, there's only one rescue ship. So if you're in open, you're never going to be able to get on these pads because opportunists will have somebody get on all the pads and keep them blocked, and then while you're flying around waiting for somebody to get off the pad, they might have a buddy or whatever come around and just blast your ship out of the water. So they also attack you when you're leaving, like Daedalus, because Daedalus is the closest, so everybody goes there. So they know that. Opportunist pilots know that. All right, so Samurai, don't be chicken. Let's see, Vortex Squadron, Highlander. We never sleep. Yes, that's right. Vortex Squadron never sleeps, but naps are okay. Trust me, commanders. I take a lot of naps in between fighting goids. So, Samurai, just have to remember how to fly first. Well, there's that. I mean, that's a challenge. That can be a challenge. But, yeah, if you get the flying down, you're going to have time, Commander. If they come out tomorrow, they'll be around at least through the weekend. As far as war is concerned. If it goes into war, we should be able to clear one system. If it's only one system, which we don't know yet, she could try to drop. She could, if there's uninhabited systems near here, which I'm sure there are, even if they're a little bit further away, she can drop control systems everywhere. I mean, she could drop at least, if she drops 4 control systems, it would be very difficult to kill her. So then, in that case, we might have to stretch it out to 2 weeks, where we take out all the control systems so that she's completely vulnerable, and then we just shred her the week after that. But I don't know that that's going to happen. I'm just saying, as far as the game goes now, that's how it happens. Let's see. Hans lost a boatload of tissue samples last time in open. Yeah, don't ever do anything important. Don't go exploring for a long time or anything and then come back and open. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. Get a group, get a wing, whatever, but do not come out and open, because the game is very unforgiving about that. So for the people that were looking for weapons, here's where you go. You go to Cornwallis over in V886 Centauri, and all you got to do is go down to the thingy here. These weapons work just fine. They're not the super high DPS. And thanks for the sub, Dylan. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, open play is for like end game funsies. You don't do that when you're new. Or when you're trying to learn. You can't learn when people are shooting you in the face. Okay, so pay no attention to this Guardian stuff, because if you don't have it, you ain't getting it by tomorrow. So forget it. So what you do is you just come in. Now, whatever kind of ship you have, I have a Mandalay. Now that's for arcs, so that you may not have this one. But anyway, just whatever kind of weapons you can put on your ship. I recommend a Crate Mark II. You put on at least 4. 4 is kind of the magic number of, where you can get the same size of on a crate. You can only get 3 3s, but if you replace the module, you come over here to experimental. You'll see right here. This is the lowest version of AX weapon you can get, but it's also very good. It still works great. So the enhanced AX multi-cannon in whatever size. So if you got size 3 slots, then put a size 3 in. These are mine. So there's 3s down here. There's a 3B. Make sure you get the gimbal, not the fixed. Okay. You don't need fixed. You can get fixed, but there's just get the gimbal. You'll be fine. Well, I don't think it's really up to FDev what happens. It's up to us. So I don't think they'll They will not. They will not drag it past. I'll tell you right now, they're not going to drag it past the 12th or 15th because that's everybody's going to. Their whole team is going to go on holiday, so they're not going to do that. I guarantee you. But they're not going to be able to. It's really up to us because no matter what, we're the ones that are going to go out and clear that. I don't think they're going to jack around with this too much. They haven't screwed with it so far. So they've been leaving it alone, even though we're in a terrible losing state right now. They have not. I was thinking they might tip the scales to let that progress bar go faster, but it is. There's got to be a lot of people doing this, Commanders, because when we were doing it over the weekend, the progress bar was literally at 13% on Sunday, and now it's way over into the 60s. So that's pretty awesome. So just come and get these AX multi-cannons. Some other things of note that you want to look at is you're going to want to look at internals, right? So our utilities, right? So you get your 4 AX multi-cannons. If you have some beam lasers, those are always nice, especially if they're long range, but otherwise it's not really a thing. Don't worry about it because your ship's not going to get hot. The utility mounts, this has one on it, so you're gonna need 1 to 2 of these if you can get them. You're also gonna need. Let's see if it's here today. Okay, they are the enhanced Xeno scanner. This one, it's the one with 2,000 meter range. You kind of want that because that way you can scan interceptors. You have to kill them by their hearts. So the only way to scan those hearts is to get a scan on to actually scan the Thargoid. This particular scanner, you can be 2,000 meters out, so that's easier for you to get a scan and not get. Sorry, I thought Kitty Cat was here. And not get shot as much. Okay. You also and then the other thing you're gonna want. See, they're all right here. They're all together. Get 2 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these. Not the Thargoid pulse. Okay, so the regular pulse neutralizer is not here. You can use this one, but it takes a little bit more power. As you can see, you can see that little sliver of extra power that if I put that on, it'll go up just a little bit. So yeah, it goes up from 1553 to 1593. May or may not be a problem, but if you can't get anything else, do that. Now the other rescue ships are on their way, so that'll be a thing. Let's see, reverse. It'll take me a week to get the stuff. First 2 days, the Sirius Corporation. Then 4 days of farming blueprints. Yeah, see, reverse, you're going about it all wrong. You don't need to do any of that. You just need to come get what I just said. That's all you need. You don't need anything else. There's no excuses, Commanders. They literally made it all right here for very few credits so that you could get involved. You do not need all that other stuff. Besides that, it might all become obsolete after that, so why would you want to waste your time? I don't know what's going to happen after that. McQueen, did I give you an 07? There's an 07 for you. Jason, 07 for you. Yeah, don't worry about all that. See, that's the mentality, of elite players. They think they have to have the best of the best of the best. Not for this. You don't need it. You just need to get in there. Literally, if you go in with a group such as AXI Initiative or whatever, which I can send you guys their Discord if you guys want to get more involved with what they're doing. Specifically, they have their own Discord where they talk about specifics as to what they want to see done. A lot of times Vortex Squadron goes with them, but not all the time. Let's see. Join. Okay, so here's AXI. I'm sending a link now. Well, it's just a gun reversed. I mean, it's just you target a Thargoid and you go pew 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 pew. That's it. There's nothing to think about. It's all there. Frontier literally made it ridiculous. We used to have to go through, you would not believe what we had to do to get one of these things. Oh my God. I can't even remember all this stuff, but it was ridiculous to get these things, the caustic sinks. Oh my God. You guys don't even know. You guys don't even know. The scanner was always easy to get, but that's because you needed it. You needed it to scan because you can't kill an interceptor without killing its hearts, unless if you go with the AXI guys, they constantly gib the interceptors, but that's because they all got giant freaking DPS. So, but you don't need that. All you need to do is get a tag on it. You'll get the money for anything that they kill. So, just tag it and bag it, and you can use your multi-cannons to kill. Multi-cannons are great. Scouts die real fast to multi-cannons. So. Well, the devs did not say it was not meant for combat. What they said, it was meant for exploration. Trust me, everybody uses a Mandalay. But honestly, the best ship for combat against Thargoids is a Crate Mark II, not a Mandalay. Mandalay is weak because it doesn't have any big guns. It's got all small guns. So if you go here, you see there's 2, 2, 2, 2. Now, if you have these Guardian mod shard cannons, yeah, that's great. But otherwise, that's not a lot. And then these 2 little ones, that's weak. You need a crate because then you can do you can apply. It's at none and wait, hold on, not on that page. 07 to you. Yeah, if you find it in game, it's under BV69. We also ask that people have inara.cz, an account there, and connect it to your Frontier account, and then apply also on Inara so that we can track you as a squad member. Yeah, you don't, cold orbiting isn't a thing. Okay, that's not a thing for these. You cannot cold orbit. You cannot cold orbit here. Forget about that. All that cold orbiting crap, that was for the Thargoids in the nebulas. We're not in the nebula. No, we're in a different place. These guys are much more aggressive, and they're much different than the ones that used to be able to cold orbit. Do not worry about cold orbiting. You'd be better off jousting them. I do that all the time. I have tons and tons of videos, guys. Please feel free to go through my live videos, and I put pictures up of everything I'm doing. You know, I make really nice thumbnails for every single video, so you won't find like these series videos where every single thumbnail is exactly the same. It's every single one is what I'm gonna be doing. There it is. Okay. As far as combat, so I always show the ship ahead of time. In-game BV69, yeah, and then Inara. You need to sign up on Inara as well. So the Mandalay is not great for that, but that's where you go to get the stuff. This will get you right in. Okay, this stuff in here with the hard points and the utility mounts that I just showed you guys. That's all you need. You don't. Anything else is secondary. You don't care. It doesn't matter. All you need is 4. On the Mandalay, you need 4 2s, and then. But if you don't have a Mandalay yet, Mandalay is really for seasoned pilots that just want to screw around. That is what that's for. You don't. For you, Crate Mark II, go get one. Anaconda, it's like flying through mud. That's all I can tell you. It's not really a good deal. You're not, and we'll go get a crate here in a second. Yeah, there is a pre-built AX crate on. Thanks for the sub, by the way. Crystal Rose, thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. You do not, guys. Just you're gonna just have. I know you don't know me, and I don't know you. Just trust me. Great Mark II, and there is one for sale on the store. So let's see if I can I don't even know how you do it in here, but in the vehicle extras, should, oh, wait, here it is. Oh, you can't do it here. Well, next time we're at a station, a real station, we should be. But in the pre-built ships here, you should see the, it's an AX Crate Mark II. It's called a Titan build. So that leads me to believe that the Titan is going to sit down somewhere, but it doesn't necessarily mean she's going to sit down in Seoul. She may sit down next door, too. She doesn't necessarily, she's a big girl. Yeah, just, yeah, don't. If you don't, unless you're a seasoned AX combat pilot, please just use a crate. You'll live longer. and it's cheaper to replace. If you buy the one off the store, and Shadow 07 to you, if you buy the one off the store, it's a 0 rebuy right out of the box. So there you go. And I don't get kickbacks for that, so I'm not saying it because I'm going to get anything. I'm not going to get a damn thing out of it. Yeah, if you buy the one out of the store, it's literally 0. And it'll probably come with all that stuff I just showed you, how to get it at Cornwallis. It'll come with all that stuff already on it. You won't even have to buy anything. But please look through my live videos and you'll see I have tons and tons and tons of combat videos. And a lot of them I'm using, I do unengineered builds, I do engineered builds, I do whatever. I show you how to do it with every single thing on the planet. I've even gone out in a Cobra Mark IV fighting Thargoids. I mean, it's crazy. Well, if you don't have the Cobra Mark IV, it's not going to help. All right. Thanks for the sub, too, None. Let's appreciate that. We'll go let's go over to my carrier and grab a crate so I can kind of show you that a little bit. My carrier is here in Struve. Brought him back out from the black. Cygnus Prime. If you need a carrier you want to land on, that's fine, but there's tons of stations over here, so it's not as likely that's going to be a thing. Let's see, 2 jumps. We'll go ahead and get out of here. You can use a chieftain. I just don't recommend the chieftain because it's really weak. It takes a very long time to kill scouts with a chieftain. It takes very little time to kill scouts with a crate. So, how much time you got, commanders? Trying to give you the fastest way to go. Anacondas have a hard time with. Ooh, that's bad. Anacondas have a hard time killing scouts because they're just so damn big, and they don't turn real nice. They don't turn real. Yeah. The rebuy anaconda is ludicrous. You don't need. You're gonna die, commanders. There's no getting around it. So make it as inexpensive on yourself as possible. If you buy the one off the store, the Crate Mark II Titan build, 0 rebuy all day long. You can get killed by every Goid in the game and it won't cost you a penny. Alright, we should be out of that. Now we should be able to see the destination. There it is. BDD.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, you can be a less experienced pilot, but you need to at least knowing that you're gonna die. Just don't go get the biggest ship in the game and march in there. The Thargoids will just kill you. They don't discriminate. They love Corvettes. They eat them things up. And same thing with cutters. Don't. Just don't. It's too much money. A fully engineered Corvette's like 40 some odd million per death. So you don't need that kind of negativity in your life, commanders. All right, so we're heading over to Struve where my carrier is, just so I can get a. What's going on here? This is an unscanned system. We're gonna get that. We need that. Data. Need more data. All right, guys. Yeah, we'll get over here and look. We can take a peek at the crate, and you'll be fine. I mean, I've been flying this game for 10 years, so I mean, I got a little bit of an edge over some of you, but trust me, I run into stuff all the time. I get killed all the time. Don't worry about it. Just make it cheap for yourself. I did not purchase the crate because I already have like 5 of them that I already built, so I don't really need it. I would love to have it, but I just don't want to spend the money on it. It looks sweet too. I mean, it looks sweet, but all my crates look. I have all kinds of highly decorated crates, so we're good. It's coming down to the wire, commanders. So we'll see what happens. We don't know specifically what's going to happen. We don't know if they're going to go through a full invasion or not. I mean, it may be like 2010: A Space Odyssey, where the monolith comes up and all the pilots come together on the ground and say, "Please, Thargoids, do not kill us." And they'll say, "Okay, thank you for our monolith. We will see you later." We don't know. Could be a lot of things. Could be a lot of things. Do they want to end it in a bang? I'm sure they do, but it's really up to us how big the bang is. They do give us choices, commanders. I know a lot of people don't believe it, but they do. They give us choices all the time. Every single event that ever happens, there's always 2 choices in the event. And depending on which way we go, they tell us, well, if we do this, you'll get this. If you do that, you'll get that. Now, this doesn't have that in this particular, and they're not even really calling this an event, but the wind conditions are in there. And it does clearly state that if we are able to clear the alert system, which I know doesn't look like it's gonna, but you never know. It could be a miracle. I'm just not, I don't feel like being negative about it, because no matter what happens, we're prepared either way. There's a ton of AX pilots that are just already probably over in Seoul right now. Sorry, this is what I like. This is my favorite. No hands. Okay, hold on just a second. Oh, Vampire Nero and 07. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, and they probably did engineer it a little bit as well. Yeah, the crate. Yeah, I'm sure it's sweet. I haven't seen it. I'd love to see it, but I'm not a partner, so I don't get all the access to early stuff.
We've got you safe and sound. Commence.
Oh wow, cool, man.
Welcome, Commander.
The C64, baby. That gets an 07 right there. That was my very favorite computer in the whole world. Commodore 64. That's when I played the original Elite as well. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to switch to another ship. That's a little bit more in line with what I'm telling you guys, so you don't get confused. Because we don't need it. So what I would be using most likely, let me just see what's on. For fighting, I would use like Savannah's is a bomber. This is a Titan bomber ship. We'll talk about that if the time comes that we need a Titan bomber. I'll show you guys all about that again. And trust me, guys, every single Titan, I've gone through all this stuff every single time. So if you're in a thirst for knowledge, just go to my live section in my channel. Find anything that says, whatever the Titans were, like Thor, Ligong, all of them. Tyrannus. I can't even remember. Oya. There's been a lot. Okay, so Cypher, I don't know. Let me see what he's got on him. He may have shard cannons on him. Because I switch back and forth sometimes. Let's just make sure. I don't want to get one with shard cannons. Okay, here we go. This is a perfect one. Okay, look, I don't even bother. Okay, so yeah, so you can have 5 weapons on a crate, but you only need these 3 AX. Now I have the pre-engineered, but you can use the regular ones as well. These 3Cs are just massive, and they kill scouts fairly quickly. The beam lasers are optional. The beam lasers keep your ship cool, but if your ship's not going to overheat, you don't really need the beam lasers. But it is nice to have the beam lasers. Keeping your ship cool can help so that the Thargoids don't hit you as much. But as long as you keep moving, I mean, this isn't like human fighting where you go in there and you just sit there. Hey, bud. Old Virgin. 07s. Memphis. There's an 07 for the subscription to the Patreon. I appreciate you. Actually, Hans, I have to work tomorrow, so I probably won't be on late. I just wanted to get on and help as many people as I can. But I will be on a lot more, Thursday, Friday. I'll be on Thursday. I'm sure I'll be on Friday, and I'll definitely be on. Saturday's my normal day that I have dedicated to Elite Dangerous for streaming and stuff, because I can go a little longer during the day on Saturday. So sometimes I need a little breaks and whatnot. So yeah. So anyway, this one's perfect. So this is probably very similar to what you're going to see when you purchase one. It may already even have these enhanced pre-engineered on it if you buy the one out of the store. The utility mounts are what I told you. Shutdown field neutralizer. Now, all the rescue ships are coming to Seoul, or coming to the core bubble tomorrow. And so if you can't find, if Cornwallis only sells the Thargoid neutralizer, Thargoid pulse, you can find this one on any other, probably. There's another rescue ship out there that will have this neutralizer here. This is the one you really need. A little less power. You need enhanced Xeno scanners. It's got the 2,000 meters, and I use 2 caustic sink launches. This is my main, Goiden ship. Okay, this is my main one. It doesn't have a. Yeah, my name's Fearion in game. The group name is also Fearion if you want to sign up to that. As long as I recognize you, I'll let you in. You can also sign up to Cygnus Prime private group. That one's open. Anybody can join that. Let's see, but you can also join the Anti-Xeno Initiative, and I'll show you guys how to do that in here. All right. So then, it's basically, this is a fully engineered one, but you don't necessarily need fully engineered. You just need to keep moving. You got to keep moving. Stick a move, Commander. Stick a move. This thing is this is an invasion build. So this one is built for invasions. This thing is tougher than nails. And, the Thargoid pulse neutralizer. So all Thargoids is interceptors, and the Titan. Now for the Titan, you need the other one. For the Titan, if we end up engaging the Titan, you actually need the bigger one that we were looking at earlier. This is for regular interceptors. All regular interceptors have the ability to do what's called a pulse wave burst. You'll see a message on your screen that says a pulse wave burst is coming, and then you got to kind of count down like 3, 2, 1, and then hit your. You have to put it. You need to put it on a keys, and I have a joystick, so it's on my throttle hand. So I just move my finger over to that button, and then I just hit it when the time comes. But it'll stop you from getting shut down. Your ship will get shut down for 30 seconds. You either have to be within 3,000 meters. See how it's got a 3,000 meter range? You have to be within 3,000 meters of another pilot, or you have to fire your own. So it's always good to have your own. Also, in a Titan space, if we go to the Titan, you can't share neutralizers with other pilots there. It won't work. Everybody has to have their own. So the Thargoid pulse neutralizer is the only way. So we did all that, right? And then what was the other thing I was looking at? Oh yeah, everything was G5 on this ship. This was my very first, literally my very first anti-Xeno ship. Oh, I know what I was going to show you guys. So let's go. I'm going to go back to the main menu, and I'll kind of show you. If you want to join the big group, my group's fun, but they're funner. There's more of them. They got like 20,000 members. So if you go here and then you go to private groups and you add these guys, these guys, you can't add them here, but this is the group I'm talking about, Anti-Xeno Initiative. If you go into that group, though, you have to make sure, And don't forget this, commanders, because they'll kick you out if you don't do this. So I'll show you right now. There's a special thing you got to do. And it's actually a good thing to do if you're going to be in a group with other people anyway, because there will be accidental friendly fire. So if you go over here, oh look, I got a friend request. Who wants to be my friend? Who wants it? Who wants a piece of this? Willy nilly. All right, I remember seeing a message from Willy nilly the other day. So if you do go into the anti-Xeno initiative group or any group and you're worried, any group that's specific to a certain job, like killing goids, then you need to go over to your ship and you need to go down to report crimes against me needs to be off. Okay? That's a very, very super important. I got yelled at by the XI guys for not saying that one time, so I'm very specific to remember that. I know about it. I just take it for granted. You need to know about it. Turn report crimes against me off in anti-Xeno initiative or any other private group that if that's their rule. I don't really have that rule, but it doesn't matter. We don't care about fines and stuff. But it because what can happen is if you shoot somebody or whatever and they die, you can actually get notoriety for that. So you got to be careful. Yeah, with AXI, always turn it off. Yeah. See, Dino, because Dino doesn't listen. That's why. So make sure you turn it off. Yeah, they're serious. Okay. Hey, Krylu, I seen you in there. You're sneaking in there. I saw you though. Let's see. Rue, thanks for the sub. Rue, appreciate you. Well, Aramil, welcome on in 07 and enjoy your exploration while you can. You may not have a home to come back to, but hey, you know what? Yeah, it does. My fit does fine. I've got literally gazillions of videos of me flying the ship around. Trust me, it works fine. It's great. It's close to meta. It may not be exactly meta, and the biggest thing that makes mine not meta is that I always put a auto lander on everything. All right, Aramel. Thank you for your support, my friend. All right, guys, give me a minute. I need to stretch my legs for a second, so I'm going to be right back, okay? Enjoy some Vortex music.
In the shadows of the dark they came, Thargoids invading with no shame. Our founders star under attack. Humanity fought, then pushed them back. In the blackness of space we flew, our ships bright and our courage true. Lasers fired, engines roared. Shinrata stood, we held the board. Thargoids came in waves of green, a nightmare sight like never seen. We fought with might, we stood our ground. Shinrata's heart, we kept it sound. Wars lit up with cries and screams. Battle sounds invaded dreams. But through the fear of spirit soar, each victory another core. We held our line, we made them free. In unity we found our key. Against
All right, I'm back. You know, sometimes you just got to move around a little. You know what I mean? Hydrate, move around a little. Otherwise, you could just stick to your chair forever. Yeah, Cryelu. They're really a great bunch of guys, the XI guys. So yeah, don't. If you guys, if I didn't give you, I think I gave you the link to their Discord if you want to join them. I mean, you're welcome to join the Vortex Squadron as well. I'm not opposed to it. The what was I going to tell you guys? If you want to join our Discord here, I'll give you there's this one. It's yeah, it is. I'm sure it is for their administration. They probably do a lot of. My group is really small, and we like it that way. So it's just easier. I mean, I used to run really big guilds and things back in the day, and it's just a nightmare. I ain't got that kind of time on my hands anymore. Let's see. So yeah, smaller group. So wait. Take smaller over large. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know where you're going with that, dirty birdie. 07 to you though. So the I don't even remember what I was talking about now. Let's see. Almost got murdered by the flowers with 104. Ooh, yeah, that. I'll tell you what, guys. I am really not very good at doing the rescue thing. I'm really much more equipped. If you look at my there's another thing I can give you. If you want to see my Inara page, you can see my whole entire armada. I have I think 15 or 16 AX built ships. Some of them I've been, kind of taking things off of them recently, but because there's so many, the only bomber I'm ever going to use again is probably just the Python Mark II. That thing is amazing. But let me find that link. Inara, there you go. Hey, Pete Weeb. 07 to you. Hold on, let me get back to that page now. You guys got me jumping around on my damn stream deck. All right, 07s. Thanks for the super chat. Just bought the Crate Mark II AX. Here is your commission. Thanks, man. Also, the videos of knowledge you've given me. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Like I said, I do appreciate that. I think I can I heart that? Oh, I can heart it. Yay. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, look through. Now, I do regular videos, but mostly I do live streams. And I apologize. Let me take that off. Every weekend I try to come on and I would show everybody how to fight in different ships. So if you look at the thumbnails, every thumbnail, whatever ship is on the thumbnail is probably the one I'm going to be flying. Or it's at least one of the ones I'm going to be flying. It's usually that one I'm going to fly is in the thumbnail. Well, Andy, that is awesome. Did I 07 you? And I need to give an extra 07 to Pete. Thank you, Pete. Appreciate you. Again. Hey, look, they snuck that ship in, man. I had no idea. I got on one day and somebody told me, "Oh yeah, they're in the store." And I was like, "Nah." And then I was like, "Hey, let's go over to Seoul just for funsies and let's take a look and see what we can see." Let's see. I think it's in here. All right, is that stations? Yeah. All right, where the hell is it? I hate when I can't find my bookmarks. Dun, 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 dun. Boy, I got so much saved in here. It's probably a bunch of crap that I don't need. Oh, here we go. I think this is it. Yeah, actually, Rescue Ship Forester always has everything. So if you can find that one, that's a great one. Imperial Sanctum always has everything. So it'll have both of those neutralizers. Daedalus, here we go. That's what I wanted. So I went through all that. I could have typed it in faster, but, you know, why do that when I can just, you know, waste several minutes doing it the other way? All right, here we go. I got the pre-build as well. Hey, right on. I honestly, I wish I had one just so I could have it, but you know, like I said, I've already got like literally 5 crates that I've already built for AX and human stuff, and it's just, I mean, the Mandalay is nice, but it doesn't have enough guns. If they come out with a fighter, if they come out with a medium ship that can, you know, that can trump the Crate Mark II, I would be so happy. But the thing is, the Crate Mark II is newer, so they may not be ready to let it go just yet. But they know they're gonna make a gazillion dollars if they make a successor to the Crate, or just something that outshines it in any way possible. Yeah, everybody would be flying that because it would be the best ship. It would have to be like a Crate with maybe something a little nicer in it, maybe, you know. Well, it would be SEO capable, right? And then God knows what other stuff they're coming out with. They're coming out with some kind of heat technology. I don't know when yet. I just heard about it. And if you guys haven't heard this yet, they are expanding the storage, you know, the 200 limit for the entire galaxy. They're bumping it up to 600. Like right away. Hey, Airmail, Godspeed to you, my friend. 07s. So let's go ahead. Well, it says it's a Titan pre-built, so we may end up fighting the Titan. We may end up blasting her into smithereens. FTAV is finally increasing module storage from 200 to 600. Yeah. Yeah, with the Mark V. Now, the Mark V comes out next Tuesday, guys. Next Tuesday. So it's just right around the corner. I've also heard rumors that they're changing the transfer times down to like 5 minutes. I mean, personally, I think they should just make it so you can open your inventory anywhere. But, I mean, it's a start. But if they do, I would prefer they just let us open our inventory wherever we're at. But 600 is going to be nice, man. That's like a really welcomed change. So I better give an 07 to Frontier for that one. That one was smart. I don't know. Somebody took some ate some extra smart pills over there lately at Frontier, and they're giving us stuff we want. So this is amazing. All right, so we're gonna go over to Daedalus so we can see. I want to see if I can even see that shit. All right. Federal. All right, so there we go. We're gonna go on Daedalus here. We're gonna let the autopilot take over. And I know it really makes the purists mad when I put a docking computer on everything, even in my own squadron, and I love it because it just drives them crazy. I don't care. I'm not a finesse flyer. I'm a combat pilot. Okay. I crash into walls. I run over the Thargoids with my ships. But this is the one you want right here.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, so the thing is, I think that there was a limit because of the consoles. There was more of a limit because of the consoles. So they know, since it's all PC now, we don't need a limit. But I'm sure they're still trying to keep us. They're still trying to keep us to managing our stuff. But if you can store everything now, then you don't have to have all these storage ships and stuff. Now, some people are still going to have them. And 070U Menthol. And Bell. Did I see another one? Bell End? Did I miss one? If I didn't catch him, my bad. Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah. Oh, Sabbath. Sabbath Cabbage. Okay. Alrighty. So we go to Starport Services now. So if we go in there now, we can go to pre-built and let's see what we see. Watch, it'll be the first thing that pops up, right? Boom! It is. Bada bing, bada boom. Crate Mark II AX Titan Combat Jumpstart. Now, let's take a look. It is 25,500 arcs. You know, your price may vary depending on where you live. So let's see what we got. Whoa. So, oh my God, this thing is ridiculous. Crate Mark II Specialized AX Combat Loadout. This thing is beautiful. Can I turn it? Oh my God, I can turn it. Whoa, oh God, dang, look at that. Oh man, this looks so nice. This looks so nice. I am like spitting bullets right now because I want one. I just, like I said, I've already got 5. I don't need it. I love that they got that the Thargoid target on the thing. That's cool as hell. Special AX combat loadout, array of great engineered utilities. That means they probably have like heat sinks or caustic sinks that are already pre-engineered or upgraded, not pre-engineered. Core internals, optional internals, and hard points. Midnight black paint job. What kind of guns are on that crate? Does it have enhanced AX multi-cannons or just the regular ones? Menthol. You don't have to be a chicken in that thing. Look at that thing. Does that thing look scared? Does that crate look scared to you? That crate ain't scared of nothing. It's probably tougher than hell too. It's got the nanite torpedo. It should have that because it does say Titan Combat Jumpstart, so it should have an nanite torpedo on it. Wow. F Super FC, what's up? 07 to you. My goodness, you have some interesting ideas there, FC. I don't know. I am not that creative, okay? I mean, except with thumbnails. That's the only thing I do really well is thumbnails. So that is amazing. Pete 07 for that info. Enhanced AX weapons. You guys are kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's got the enhanced. This thing is a beast. I don't have the money. You see, I only have 801 arcs. I don't have enough money. Yeah, I don't need it, but I just want it because it looks freaking sweet. And thanks for the sub, Savage Cabbage. Love that name. I'm probably saying it wrong, but it's okay. Panther King 07's to you. Let's see. Really need more passenger space than 160. Yeah, you don't have to have like the biggest, most gigantic storage because you can't even get that many without waiting, and we don't want to wait. We need to deliver as fast as we can. Evening from the UK. Yeah, it's a little late for you there. It's about, what, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12:30, 11:30. So, I have my Crate Mark II parked up on one of the Neptune moons waiting. Okay, all right, there you go. Hide it on the moon. There you go. It's likely they won't attack a moon, but they will come there. So just if the system goes into holy spuckets, my God, it's done. A love angel. Long time no see. Done a love angel. Welcome on in. Yeah, they will come there. So if the system goes into invasion, anywhere you go in the system, you're going to get pulled over all the time. You're going to get interdicted, and you will get hyperdicted coming in. You get hyperdicted going out, especially if you're carrying passengers. I mean, it's going to be, guys, it's going to be a hot mess. It's just going to be a hot mess. Now, I'm not going to do any more rescues probably from my end. I got to get ready for the war. Assuming that it's going to actually go to war. Yeah. Yeah, no, I love the kit. I love the kit. I love that nose, that pointy nose. I love that thing. I want that. That's beautiful. Yeah. Oh yeah, this whole ship. This whole thing is just ridiculous. Oh yeah, look at that thing. Yeah, did they put me in the cockpit? They should have put. See, that would have sold it. That would have sold me if I saw myself in this cockpit. I'd be like, "Oh man, I look good in there." Yeah, see, they didn't. They should put a fake. They should put a pilot in there, and make it look like you. Because then you'll see yourself in there, and you're like, "Oh man, I look good in that. I'm so gonna buy that." Yeah, that's what I think. FDev, can you get your marketing team on that? We need a carbon copy of my pilot in there so I can see what I'm going to look like in that ship. Because, I might be able to pick up some dates in this ship. This is a hot ship. This is almost like having a Lamborghini. Let's see. Herd Crate Mark II Titan Jumpstart was only good for scouts. No, that is wrong. And hello, got NATOs? Is that what it is? 07, see ya? No. You can kill anything with AX multi-cannons. It comes with the enhanced multi-cannons. You can kill anything with that. You're not going to be soloing all this stuff anyway, probably. You can solo all the way up to Hydra pretty easily. Now, Hydras take a long time. And listen, commanders, don't worry about killing the big stuff. Okay? Kill the little stuff. I mean, the big stuff, yes, it's worth money, but you have to spend 3-4 times the amount of time killing it. Just kill the Cyclops, kill the scouts. I don't really have a good place that I know of that's going to be a guarantee that I can show you how to do it all right now. But I do have several videos of, if you go through my live video collection, even some of my regular videos, I do, like, I'll say, how I saved XX station, whatever, and then it'll just have like the station name. Watch those because you'll see I actually go through a whole, I go through the whole scenario with just, usually by myself. But yeah, no, you can hit anything you want. It's way more important, and that's not a lie. Got NATOs is correct. It's actually better to kill more little things than it is to kill all the big things. The big things take way too long to kill, and honestly, they're harder to find in most cases, unless you do entire scenarios. Now, there probably will be scenarios. I'm hoping if it goes to invasion that they attack some of the ports, as well as there will be conflict zones. There will be all kinds of stuff, but there will be ground ports. Ground ports support with space combat is just the most fun thing ever. Okay, there is nothing better. I so want this ship. I wish I had more arcs. I'd buy it, but I can't afford it. Sorry. Oh man, I'd love to have this thing. Well, there's a group called AXI, and let me get you their Discord. Okay, go over to their Discord. I'll send you an invite. Where the hell are they? AXI right here. Go over to that Discord. Join up with AXI. If you want to join up with BV is not super popular because we're small, but there is one to the Vortex Squadron. So you can join both if you like. And on my Discord, you have to, and I think on theirs too, you have to self-verify yourself. You may have to message somebody on AXI, but on mine you don't. You can just self-verify. If you don't get, if your name doesn't turn green, then just let me know and I'll set you up. I'll fix you up. Okay, so yeah, I am very well known for poor financial decisions. Trust me on that, commanders. I'm bad. I've spent a lot of money. You could probably tell just by how I decorate my ships that I've spent way too much money. I was actually one of the original backers. I spent, I think it was $200, and we were basically supposed to get free content forever. Mostly we still get free content, but they didn't have a store. Like, man, we used to have to beg them for these black paint jobs, man, and they still wouldn't give them to us. They would took them forever before they just, like, I don't know why it took them a decade to really just kind of latch on to, hey, people will buy these things. Even though it's a one-time purchase, it's still, some people will buy every single color for every single ship they have. And then that's a whole lot of money you get, right? There you go. Got Natos? Good on you. I don't get any kickbacks for this, okay? So, and when you buy these, not only is the rebuy 0, okay? 0 rebuy if you die. Also, you can pack it up and open it wherever you want. So you can take it with you in your pocket, go to another station with another ship and just open it up. And there it is. Boom. As long as you don't I've heard that if you don't want to, once you start engineering it though, you don't want to do that. I think it forgets your engineering, so it might actually erase it. It's probably trying to keep people from cheating, but yeah. So don't pack it up again once you get it out, unless you absolutely have not upgraded it. But from what I'm hearing from you guys, you don't need to upgrade this thing. It's good to go. It's perfectly usable. I want those damn. I just keep staring at the nose of this thing going, man, I want that so bad. I could taste it. But wait, let's see what, because I got to get out of there. Commanders. I'm going to watch. So I can see, this is what the kit I have on this one. This is a kit you get from killing Titans. So here you go. This is called the Rusted kit. And it's also got Thargoid carapace parts on it. Now, I know Highlander doesn't like these, but I love them. I love this. Plus, they glow. You can't really see it in here, but they glow green. You can see, okay, you can. Look, on the back of the ship, you can see it glowing green, and then it'll fade down, and then it'll fade back up again. It does it all over the ship. But at least you can see it in here a little bit. That's nice. Hey, Highlander. All right, that's it. Highlanders besmirching my ship. I got to give him. He's getting a Braven tunnel. There you go, Highlander. You're getting a punishment. You get a Braven tunnel. Yeah, this. I can't remember which Titan it was. I think it was the 4th one. You don't get these right away. You get them in order of how many Titans you killed. So, like the first one's like a bone ship kit, and it's not real pretty. This one is awesome. And the one for the 7th Titan was, or the 6th Titan was amazing. It was a cutter. It's a silver version of this, and it just looks chef's kiss. I love it. It's like you're rubbing it in. They go, oh, I am totally. I totally rub it in their face. This is from killing like the 4th Titan, I believe. And then the 6th one was another beautiful. They're all, a lot of them are actually, the 7th one was kind of made me laugh because they put out the Alliance Chieftain in golden. It was gold, and it's a carapace one like this. But it by this time in the war, the Chieftain is not a thing anymore. Nobody does the Chieftain anymore. Yeah, Krylu, I think that's where I'm at too. Yes, I think I'm right there with you. I'm just pondering my life decisions, looking at my crate, because I love this ship. This ship is my faves. Now you see, I've got the alien target on mine as well, and on the front you'll see. Oh man, I don't want to be embarrassed. I hope it's the right one. Usually I'm pretty anal about making sure I got the right decals on. You know, got to represent. See which one it is. Oh yeah, 7 stars, baby. Oh yeah, it became very apparent after, because when we first started Goiden, it was cool to have. See how I'm in the ship there too? See, if I could see myself in that black one, I probably would have went and spent. I would have whipped out my credit card if they would have just put me in that cockpit and I could see myself down there. Because now, doesn't it? I know it's not you, but it's me. But you see a human in there, and you're like, oh, wow, that's me. And then I'm telling you, I should work for marketing for Frontier, I believe. It's good. So the original Thargoids were a lot less aggressive, and everybody was cold orbiting and stuff. That's not even a thing anymore. So Crate doesn't cold orbit as well, obviously, but you don't do that with these Goids. It just doesn't work. because the other goids in the nebulas don't chase you down the same way these guys. These guys are ruthless, and they also bring like 27 friends. The ones in the nebulas, you're usually just dealing with one goid, maybe two, but it's not like 7,000 scouts and all this other stuff and glaives. And glaives are just a nightmare. They're nightmare fuel, totally. So, yeah. So that's where we're at, guys. Is everybody feeling comfortable? Anybody have any questions? Please feel free to put them in the chat. Yeah, usually. No, credit. No. Look, how am I going to imagine? How am I going to imagine this pretty face right here? Look at that. Huh? How am I going to imagine that? I can't imagine that. That's too much. That's too much awesome. Yeah, I do. We have a private group called Fearion, same as my pilot name. Oh, I imagine all the time. Trust me. People get mad at me because I don't agree with their assessment of humanity. Oh, I'm very on my Discord. If you go on my Discord, I do a lot of role play stuff in there. And on my thumbnails, I often put female pilots or regular male, sometimes male, but mostly female pilots, because my guys kind of like the female ones. So, and it's because I make them nice and purty, and they got long hair and all that, So, things we like, us Gen Xers like. We like that. We like them rocker girls. So you're gonna see those. That's right. Humanity will never die. They'll just respawn. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know where we're going to go with it or how we're going to deal with it, but I think that, yeah, this game is hard for me to explain to people. Did I 07 you, Amil? Armil? If I didn't, sorry. I try to remember to get everybody. If I see a new name, but, after so many names, I start forgetting who I already saw. So, yeah, the name, it just falls. It's like a packet. It's like a network packet. It just kind of falls out on the floor. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure you can still. I mean, I just saw it. We just went over there. It's still there. I just couldn't catch up to it. So I couldn't. But if it was a flyby, then I missed the flyby. But yeah, you don't have to worry about seeing her fly by. You'll get to see her up close and personal probably tomorrow. Okay, no worries. Hey man, I take Be Wellin and 07s very seriously, man. I'm a big Demolition fan kind of guy, so I love that. Demolition man, that's pretty much my job. I demo everything. So this is the ship you need, boys and girls, but if you want to buy that one, please, I can't look at it anymore. I'm just going to buy it. Panther King, 07s to you. No, this ship's name is Cypher, and I'll tell you why. Its name is Cypher because when I originally built it, I was using it for sneaking up on stuff, and so I called it Cypher because it's named after the guy in the Matrix, actually, Cypher. But I was also using it for sneaking up on things, so yeah. So the Matrix is in my ship. But I do have one that's called Reaper. That one is nasty. It's nasty, but I just replaced it today with one called Ventress, which is a Mandalay. So now my Orthros Hunter is no longer an Anaconda. Now it's a Mandalay. Yeah, Reaper is my yeah, that's a mod shard cannon Anaconda. It's nasty. It's nasty. It does some very vile things to the Orthros and other Thargoids. It can basically crumple. You can crumple a Cyclops with it before the Cyclops even gets his shield up. That's how nasty it is. It's very nasty. But we're not looking to do that for this war, commanders. We're looking to we need to kill as many as fast as possible. So killing the smaller ones is a better idea. You like Memphis? Well, come on in the game. You can't play this game, Love Angel. You got vertigo or whatever. You're not gonna be able to play this. She's probably not even watching now. She's just listening. Because she gets vertigo real bad. With the new SEO drives, Love Angel would be puking all over the place. Probably getting dizzy and passing out. Sorry, that's not funny, but it's funny. Okay, come on. It's funny. Kind of funny. Anyway. Yeah, guys, I'm good to go. Anybody that still can, please continue to do your part. Do whatever you can. I don't know where we're going to be at. Where we're at here. Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's see if anything miraculous happened in the last hour or so. Sorry, I'm like going, where do I need to go? Okay, so we need to go to Seoul. We just need to pull up the wind conditions. Look at that, Commanders. That's insane. That's insane. I was going to play a song for you now. See, if you look at it on DCOH, it actually gives you a percent. So it's at 64%. That's where that bar's at. And you can see right now there's combat going on. There is rescue going on. And there's general operations, which is probably like getting skin samples and all that stuff. Yes, you're Scottish. That's for sure. You sound very Scottish. All right. FC, you're a good man. You take care of business. I like that. I like that. Okay, so I'm not flying around right now, Donna, so you're okay. I'm mostly doing it. It's like almost like a Q&A right now. So I'm kind of trying to answer anybody's last minute questions with the simplest answers. Okay, we're not going to get into heavy, combat training or anything tonight. So I'm not going to probably be doing much training after today. I will be in combat and I will be killing everything that moves. So if you want to come along, feel free to join Fearion if you like. Feel free to join Cygnus-Prime if you like. Either group. They're not big groups though, guys. If you want a big group, you got to go to AXI. But I'm telling you right now, AXI is going to be packed, stacked and packed full of commanders. My groups, you may find one or two at a time. You may find none, but they will be on. They will be on for sure on the weekend. I have actually delivered tacos several times. They don't eat them. They do like humans, though. We do deliver humans. They like that if we deliver humans. They actually appreciate that. And then, is it BioLite? BioLite 07's to you. 2/3. Yeah, roughly it's almost 75% would be 2/3. It's at 64, so it's almost. Or I'm sorry, 2/3. Oh wait, 33, 66, almost. It's still not quite 2/3. Sorry, I was thinking quarters there. My bad. My math. Come on, guys, don't math me. Don't math me to death. Oh, they love humans. You give them humans, they actually, in some cases, will. The scythe, if you get a bunch of humans and you take it out and the scythes pull you out of witch space, if you dump your cargo, they will leave you alone. You won't get shot, not even one time. True story. Because they don't care about you. They care about those humans. They want them. And we don't know what they want them for. Yeah, 66. Right. I got you, FC. All right, from Norway. 07's to Norway. I don't know that I've met anybody from Norway. I have a lot of friends all over the world, but I mean, I'm not a lot, but I have a few friends all over the world. And yeah, they're from everywhere. When I used to do my bigger podcasts and stuff, we had people from everywhere. And like some of like the Scottish ones, everybody yell at me, "We can't understand what he's saying, blah, blah, blah. You need to make him do blah." I'm like, dude, he's Scottish. What do you want me to do? But I did tell him to try to use less slang because that was what, you know what I'm saying, the way they speak. He was really super guttural. And Barbie dolls. Oh, yeah, they like to play with the Barbies. And let's say Spyro Nebula 07s to you. Yeah, they love to play with Barbie dolls. They love humans. M100, good to see you. 07s. Yeah, that's insane, dude. Caramel. Germany, all right. All right. I like it. I like Germany. We'll give 07s to Germany. Do you think they're gonna do something big with the lore? With the lore, like losing Earth or something? You have some hypothesis? Well, I don't believe. I mean, Earth has already been destroyed once in this game. So, I mean, that's why most of the administration's over on Mars. So, I just don't think they're going to do anything specifically to the system because it's part of power play, and that would really change the shift. And then also the administration for the power play and all that would have to relocate. And I don't know that they want to do that. I don't know that they don't, but I don't know. I just don't believe that they're going to want to upend Seoul, especially because it's the capital of the Federation power play system. And even though that's not important to the Thargoids, it's important to the players that play power play. So that could be a major upheaval if they do that. There might be pitchforks. They are interrogating humans to locate something. No, they're only interrogating one. They have, as far as we know, they haven't really. So when they take the humans, they store them, at least a good majority of them. They store them on the Titan. So the Titan's actually got humans all over it. You can take a certain an abrasion or some kind of subsurface. There's a subsurface driller like the ones you use for mining. There's one for the Titan, and you could take that and literally get humans off of the surface of the Titan and then take them. But the whole problem with that is the minute that the scythes figure out you're doing that, they will come and tear your ass up again, and they will try to take them back. So they don't care about you, though. Like I said, if they hatch break you and you just dump all your cargo, they'll leave you alone. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Krylu, yeah. You know, I'll tell you right now, they even said this in the last Frontier Unlocked, 90% of commanders stay in their ships, and I'm pretty sure that's why they don't do a ton with the ground missions, because there's not very many people that do ground stuff. Now, you could say that the reason they don't do ground stuff is because it's not that interesting. But I'm just telling you, I don't function very well on the ground. If I get out of my ship, it's just to walk around a station, and then I get right back on my ship. If I get out on the ground, I'm constantly frustrated, annoyed. I can never get the guns out. It's really, and it may be easier now, but upgrading your suits was just a freaking nightmare, and I didn't want to get into that. I don't want to have to upgrade 3 suits anyway. I don't go outside enough, and I definitely don't do all 3 kinds of different missions scenarios that you need each different suit for. So it's just, bleh. I don't know. I'm just not down. Yeah, we had a snow here where I'm at last week too, as well. We've had a couple snows. Usually around the end of October, we start getting a little snow out here in the Rocky Mountains. Well, Krala, I do. I appreciate your service, and I'm glad you came back. I'm excited. Yeah, see, Aramel, I don't do flowers. My squad will disown me if they find out I'm picking flowers. They would throw me out of my own squadron. Okay, that's how bad it is. I jest, but seriously, they don't like it. Most of them don't like it. There's a couple that do it just because it's profitable, but mostly they'll throw me right out on the ground. And I'm not very good. Every time I drive those SRVs, I end up breaking my joystick too. I've been meaning to set up the SRV on a controller, but I literally hate controllers as well. So I don't know. I'm in a tough spot, commanders. I'm not a fan of SRVs. That just doesn't work for me. But it's not to say someday I might have it. Yeah, I will be fighting all week, or the rest of the week by also. Like I said, if you see me online, if you get friended with me in the game, then you'll know when I'm around. And you can friend up some of my other squad mates too. We pretty much accept anybody. We don't care. If you're just putting me in on the friends list so you can come and kill me, that's fine too. I don't care. I can throw you right off my friends list. Not a problem. If I'm teaching and you come and kill me, I'm gonna get thrown off the friends list. All right, so I use keyboard and mouse. Yeah, I use keyboard and mouse, but not for flying. Now, maybe the SRV would be cool with the keyboard and mouse, but I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I'd have to try it. And it's something I'll look into someday, but not today. Had the best runs today. Upgraded passenger cabins. Oh, nice. And max rep enough credits to buy a newer ship. Nice job, M100. Good job, man. That's awesome. It's always awesome when you can do an event, make lots of money, and also buy new equipment. I'm a big fan of equipment, as you guys can probably tell. If you look at my Inara page, you can literally see my whole entire fleet. Where is my Inara? It's right here. And if you're not on Inara, there goes a link for Inara. If you're not on Inara, you should sign up to Inara and then link your account from Inara to Frontier. It'll give you so much information about what's going on. Another great tool is ED Copilot. That's one of my second favorite ones. It's fun because she talks and stuff. And, there's other stuff like voice attack and all that. But I had to turn my voice attack off because when I'm sitting here doing these live streams and I say certain words, I've had her literally throw me out of my SRV and stuff like that when I was in the middle of a fight with a Guardian drone. And it just wasn't pretty, commanders. That's all I can tell you. All right, I'll look into that, Carlo. I'll get into that when I get off of this stream. Yeah, DBX. I have a DBX Explorer. I actually have a pre-built. I did buy that because I thought it would be cool to have it. Well, we are really, really appreciative that you came back, our Aramil. Yeah, it's getting a little bleak, M100. You ain't kidding. It's so that's why the thumbnail today was talking about a miracle, because that's what we're gonna need. At this point, we got about let me see, about 9 hours before the servers go down. Probably 9 to 10 hours. So it's not a lot of time, but you know what? I've seen this community do some amazing stuff, and like I said, for all I know, a miracle will happen and we'll get it through. But that doesn't mean we're not going to have to deal with the Titan. Even if we thwart the invasion, the Titan could still do her thing and will do her thing regardless of whatever the war outcome is. And even if we get into this invasion and it's just too overwhelming for us, I still think that they'll just do what they came to do and then they'll leave. I don't think they're going to stick around. But if we are capable... If she drops down and she doesn't have any controlled systems, I can guarantee you right out of the chute that we're going to be attacking the Titan and not worrying about the invasion. Because if we kill the Titan, that kills the invasion. And since they're put out on the store a Titan AX build, I'm almost thinking that's what's going to happen. Is they're just going to drop that Titan somewhere, and then they're going to have an invasion, but the invasion is not going to matter because we're going to kill that Titan in short order. We're going to hit it with everything we got. Yeah, the rest will just basically vanish. But there will be some damage. So whatever gets damaged will have to be repaired. And there is groups out there. I apologize, I don't remember all their names. But there are groups out there that will go out and work on fixing the stations. It's like the fuel rats, except it's the station fixer guys or whatever they're called, and they'll come out and it'll be another. So it'll be like a sub event. So a lot of these events, like when Shinrarta got attacked, Shinrarta didn't just repair itself automatically. Literally, a huge group of pilots went out and did their thing. All right. Highlander's new video's out, so I'm going to go ahead and give him a shout out. You guys need to go follow this channel as well. This guy does some amazing videos. This is the part where I call you a cheater in there. That was funny. Let me see. Oh, gotta go back here. So you guys make sure you give Highlander a follow. Another guy I really like to watch too is Gunthric, and I know he's opposed to AX stuff, but you guys should check him out as well. There's Gunthric, there's Highlander. Unedited. Oh my gosh. I say some really foul things in that show, guys, so be careful. Yeah, when you're hanging out with your friends, you just say whatever you're gonna say. Thanks for the sub. Oh yeah. I'm sure Highlander, you got a new sub, buddy. All right, so I'm sure he's very appreciative. He's very, very small channel. I've been working with him, trying to help him with videos and thumbnails. I've probably driven him completely insane about thumbnails. He's actually kind of addicted to them as well, because he says, he wakes up in the morning thinking about thumbnails. I said, "Welcome to my world, homeboy." So. Oh, I'm way out of pocket in that video. I'll tell you that. Yeah, we can get pretty filthy when we're just in our little tiny group together. So, I mean, filthy language usually. Sometimes other things, but mostly filthy language. I don't think I said anything too scathing about any sexual stuff in that one. But who knows? Space tight suits. Dude, you need to look at my thumbnails. I got a whole gaggle of them things. Every commander I create has a really nice suit. Not these big bulky things that we run around in the game with. So yeah, it's just been a day. It's been a week, man. I've been beating that drum about this Thargoid war, and I was doing it just off of the DCOH percent, right? It's gone up 65. We're at 65%. 2 more percent, and we'll be 2/3 of the way there. Well, I mean, when you're in, I don't do it on stream. I only do it on. We weren't streaming at the time. We were just recording, and so we were just having fun, and I wasn't thinking about it. You know what I mean? When I'm on stream, I'm very conscious of like what words come out of my mouth. But and I still curse occasionally, but I try to keep it to a minimum, especially on YouTube, because they can get a little bit feisty about that. I'm just warning you guys ahead of time. I know I'm a very nice person and stuff, but playing video games, that brings out another side sometimes, especially in combat situations. But the thing is about that video he put out, it's just hilarious because we were just struggling, and then he ended up in my ship, and all this stuff was happening, and then I logged out to reset the instance, and then he couldn't get into his ship, and the instance was all bugged out for him for at least like 10-15 minutes, and I'm apologizing the whole time. He's like, "It's not your fault. It's not your." I was like, "Dude, I'm so sorry," because I dragged him into going Orthrus hunting with me. So I already felt bad because I know Orthrus hunting is not. That's a really fine single malt Scotch. It's one of them things. It's an acquired taste, commanders. You don't just come into life thinking, "Let's go hunt Orthrus," because they are hard to find, and they mess it up. Well, we love it, Krylu. Don't forget, you can join our Discord if you want to. I got another Discord too, the main Discord. That's where most of my, my old time squad mates go, because I have squads in several games, so I can give you that one as well. BV, there you go. That's my main Discord. If you want to join that, and you want to jump into chat with us, occasionally we get together in the chat and talk with each other. We're not doing that today. Well, I'm not in there. They might be in there. I didn't look. Let's see if anybody's on. Oh, actually, there are people on now. So there's, yeah, they're in members. So, yeah, if I recognize your name from the stream in the Discord, then I'll make sure that you get sufficient access to interact with the Vortex Squadron. You don't have to join the Vortex Squadron, but I know where they're at most of the time. Oh my God, reversed. Weren't you flying around in an Orca the other day rescuing people? I said get a ship with more hull. I didn't mean that Federation box ship. Okay, that's fine. Let me see. You're in BV regular? Let's see if I can find you. Oh, let me see. Where's the welcome? Krylo. All right, there you go. You'll be able to see stuff in just a second. There you go. There's three of the squadron guys are in there now. So if you want to go chit chat with them, you can. What time is it? Okay. So guys and gals and pals and commanders, I think at this point I'm going to wrap this session up. Don't forget, I will be around every day until the Thargoid War has come to a conclusion. There you go, Memphis. All right. Did I 07 you? Memphis? 07s. All right. All right. I will check the group requests after I get off this stream. Oh, same. Okay, same. No problem, guys. I appreciate you guys all coming out. Godspeed to all of you. And I'm going to go ahead and let you listen to a song on the way out. Don't forget, this album's available. I'll show you. This album's available on Discord. It's not monetized. It's called Oddity to Ascendancy. If you want to listen to it or download it or whatever, I don't care. It's all royalty free. There's 12 tracks right now. There will be a couple more tracks after this war is over, as soon as I know what to sing about, and then we'll get to it. In any event, commanders, getting out of here. I appreciate all you coming by, and thank you for that subscription. You guys fly safe. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. Thanks again for that sub. I hear subs coming in. I'm just not seeing who's doing them, but I appreciate you. 07s to you. Thank you, Reversed. I will. I'll take a Shadow. Take care. Memphis. Love your time. Love your face. Soul Dagger. 07s to you. Together forever we'll stand. Good jam. There's a whole lot of good songs on this album, guys. Get it. Take a copy. Take it home. Download it. I don't have it on all the other services. I'm too lazy. If somebody wants to work with me getting it on Spotify and all that, give me a call. 07s, Aramil. 07s. Mental Elf. I like that. Menthol Elf. It's like Mental Elf, but with menthol. Love it. Love it. Love all you commanders. Love the support. Love this community. Long-time community member myself since the beginning. And I'm still here. Still kicking. I'll keep fighting as long as I can. We'll stand. 07s, everyone. I'm out.